Have you ever come across a cold-hearted man? They may appear distant and uncaring, but have you ever wondered why they turned out that way? Men aren't born cold-hearted. They don't lack emotions. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Once upon a time they cared deeply, but pain, betrayal, and the way others treated them shaped their transformation. It hardened them, making them cold as ice. Here's the harsh truth. Life has a way of breaking men down. As a man, you will get hurt, betrayed, and let down. When there's no affection, no love, no appreciation, a man can turn cold-hearted. You'll see stoic men who seem indifferent to everyone. But beneath that ever-stoic exterior is a man who is deeply wounded. A wound so profound it feels like a gaping hole in their heart. I've met many such men in my life, and it's heartbreaking. The reality is, you might even be the cold-hearted man I'm describing without realizing it. It can happen to anyone. I used to be incredibly cold-hearted myself. I had no concern or empathy for others. As a young boy, I didn't experience love or support. I didn't grow up in a warm home with loving parents. No, I was born into violence. I witnessed things that no child should ever see. This made me cold-hearted, fast. For years, I didn't care about anyone. And I know there are many men just like me. They've endured something so painful that it turned them cold. The truth is, becoming cold-hearted is a defense mechanism. Psychologists call it avoidant attachment. You avoid getting attached because you fear experiencing that same pain, betrayal, or trauma again. We've all heard about Army veterans who become cold-hearted after seeing hell on Earth. They detach from everything to cope with the pain, but it doesn't take a war to turn a man cold-hearted. Many things can cause detachment. Maybe someone you trusted betrayed you. Maybe you were used and abused. Maybe your girl left you. Or maybe you believed society cared about you, only to painfully learn that it doesn't. There are countless reasons why a man might become cold-hearted, but at the core of it all is one thing: pain. You may think this could never happen to you, until it does. No matter how strong or kind you are, everyone has a breaking point. Do you really believe cold-hearted men wanted to become this way? They didn't. Deep down, a cold-hearted man still craves human connection. He won't admit it, but it's something he desires at the core of his being. Yet at the same time, he tells himself, a cold heart is a heavy burden, but it's better than a broken one. Understand this. Cold-hearted and emotionally detached men wear a shield. They protect themselves from the outside world, refusing to connect, while others might pick up a sword, full of rage, attacking the world and hurting themselves and others. Both methods are harmful because they prevent forming meaningful connections. Don't get it wrong, though. The shield and the sword can be useful tools, but only if controlled. You must learn when to lower your guard and your weapon, when to trust and show kindness, and you must also know when to raise your shield and wield your sword. In other words, the best men know how to turn cold-hearted when necessary. They can harness their dark emotions, but they also know how to be warm, kind, and compassionate. So, embrace your scars, heal, and master your emotions. It's easier said than done, but remember this: if you don't heal from what hurt you, you'll end up bleeding on those who didn't cut you.